Okay, we're back here on White Mountains today. Mr. Thomas Prindle from Wildcat and Attitash joining us, and thank goodness you're here because calendar full.
Yeah, it's that time of year, spring. You know, a lot of people are getting outside. We can start to enjoy the sun and the warming temps.
It's a gorgeous morning. I mean,
it is a gorgeous
only
morning.
8 degrees, but there's no wind.
There's no wind, and I will have to say, I skied last Wednesday, and we broke that sort of 40-degree mark, and I was at Attitash in the afternoon.
That must have been amazing.
It was like, just like you could just feel it. You're like, spring is coming.
And then we were back down to like sub-zero.
Yeah, we went right back down, which is, you know, it's great for the snow conditions.
Yeah.
It's keeping the snow like at a real nice sort of consistent conditions. We're not into that super like spring like afternoon thaw, refreeze overnight, then you got to wait for it to kind of soften and stuff. It's great, you know, packed powder conditions out there today.
And you guys get out there and you churn it all up and you crunch it down anyway. So
groomers do an amazing job. I mean, snow, it's, you know, I kind of equate grooming to almost like being a farmer. Those guys are amazing at how they can kind of work the snow and know exactly when to go out. Yeah, it is. It's a science, and it's like farming. It's kind of like you you just kind of have to know how to work it.
And roll with it too when you have to. But thankfully, we've had an incredible, you know, midwinter all through here now, and looking at great conditions. I've been seeing some of your pictures coming down from Wildcat.
Yep.
Looks amazing.
Yeah, the conditions are absolutely phenomenal, and I mean, this is, you know, the best time of year, and with as much snow as we've got, it's really the time of year that people should be taking advantage of the great conditions. I know, you know, some of the visitors probably here this weekend out of the Boston. I mean, they're finally all kind of dug out and cleared and all that type of stuff, and now they're, you know, last weekend we saw a really busy weekend, and I anticipate that this weekend there's sort of like a pent-up demand to be, you know, people really want to be out enjoying the conditions. And
well, we have great conditions for them, and you've made it even easier for people to get out there and enjoy because your season pass is now on sale.
Yeah, definitely. Another sign of spring is, you know, all of our sort of Mount Washington Valley skiers start to launch their season passes, and we are right there selling our season passes today for next year, and we're super excited because this year we're introducing a new product, and it's a spring pass.
I like the name of it.
Yeah, the Attitash Granite Goggle Tan Spring Pass. So yeah, it's definitely that time of year where we want to be working on our goggle tans and applying SPF. I always recommend applying SPF. Got to be concerned about that. But this new Spring Goggle Tan Pass is interesting because it's only $189 for all ages. So we have a long season remaining. Attitash Mountain Resort is definitely going to be operating and open, well, obviously weather conditions permitting, until April 5th.
Yep.
But then Wildcat Mountain is going to be operating. We've been the last ski area operating lift service skiing and riding for the past 8 years in a row.
Wow.
We were the first ski area to open in New Hampshire this year with lift service skiing and riding. So we're looking at the longest season possible. And I know we've been given the green light to operate into May. We're looking at May 3rd.
Wow.
Yeah, to operate, again, weather and conditions permitting.
Of skiing.
Yeah, so it's a lot of skiing and riding. So this spring pass is going to offer you a lot of value. If you buy it today, it's available on sale today. It's valid at Attitash, Wildcat Mountain, and even Crotched Mountain too. I don't know how long Crotched Mountain's going to be going until, but they'll probably go into April.
That's such a sweet deal. So the rest of the season. Yeah,
so it's a great deal, all ages, $189. But here's the kicker with this. For anyone that's a new pass holder, we're selling all of our other season passes, and if you buy next year's pass now, if you're a new pass holder, you ski or ride the remainder of this season free. So that's a good deal. But what we're kind of introducing the spring pass as is like a try before you buy. So if you're a new pass holder, you don't have a season pass yet to Attitash or Wildcat, you can buy this pass for $189, ski and ride the remainder of this season, and then if you decide that you want to upgrade to a pass for next year, before June 1st, we're going to allow you to apply that full $189 towards the purchase.
That's kind of amazing.
So it's kind of like, for a new pass holder, it's kind of like a payment plan, I guess.
Right.
Or try before you buy. So again, $189, buy this pass. You can ski or ride the remainder of the spring.
That's pretty cool.
It's a great.
You usually get that kind of option, so either one or the other.
Exactly, so. Yeah. So again, try before you buy, $189. You could buy it today and then apply towards. But with all of our other season passes, the rates, it's the best time to be buying a season pass this time of year. We've got a whole bunch of other bonuses associated with all of our season passes for next year.
Okay.
All of our granite passes. Next year, we've had this bring a friend where if you're a pass holder every Monday and Wednesday, you can bring a friend, half price ticket. Next year, it's going to be Monday through Friday.
Wow.
So yeah, Monday through Friday. If you're a season pass holder, you can. We're busting it out. And also with all of the granite passes for next year, we're associating 5 $50 lift tickets that can be used weekends and holidays as well.
5 $50 weekend tickets.
Yeah, that'll be with the pass, so they can bring a friend or family member on a holiday period or a weekend, and that person can get a $50 lift ticket. So there's a lot of bonuses, incentives. We actually lowered the rate on our midweek pass. We're selling the midweek midweek pass for next year for only $349. Again, 3 mountains, Attitash, Wildcat, and Crotched Mountain.
And if you're local, that's a great deal because you usually don't ski on the weekends, you're working.
Yep.
So you get on up there midweek, enjoy some of those great conditions.
Yep, and definitely one of the things that we've added to the midweek pass new is in the late season next year, you can begin, and actually this year we're going to allow midweek pass holders to begin skiing every day late March. I think this year it's March 27th for the remainder of the season.
Can we quote you on this?
Yes, you can. This is all posted on our website,
right.
so whatever I'm saying here, you can visit attitash.com and skiwildcat.com and see all this.
Gosh,
but there's a ton of benefits and bonuses associated with all of our passes. Really, again, I mean, 3 mountains. That's sort of in and of itself.
Amazing deal.
Yeah,
so Ski Wildcat is definitely the first place. You can find information at attitash.com. For both sister resorts. So let's switch it up to Spring Mania.
Yeah, Spring Mania.
This is the first weekend for Attitash.
Yeah, we're getting into our sort of Spring Mania series where when the weather allows us to, we have an outside snow stage that we have bands playing at. Today, a little too cold to have a band outside.
And it's supposed to be snowing this afternoon, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's great.
You didn't watch the show this morning?
No, I didn't.
You didn't stream it on your phone on the way in?
Yeah, while driving, trying
to get the knife out of my back.
But so we have a great music series. I mean, we kick things off. Let's see, we have the Baja Brothers band playing. We would have loved to have them outside, but fortunately we can fit them upstairs.
People will be a lot more comfortable in Ptarmigan's Pub with the temperatures being what they are. And it's Key West, so you want to feel warm. Yeah,
you'll have that sort of island vibe going on inside Ptarmigan's Pub, and the sun will be shining through all the glass there, and it'll be beautiful, and it'll be nice. So. And we've got a great, Corey Madden, as I always mention, has a great lineup of music. I love our sort of March band lineup. We have Baja Brothers this weekend, and then next weekend I'm super stoked. We had these guys up here last year. They're called the King Jeremy Band.
Okay.
They're a Pearl Jam tribute band.
Oh my
And
goodness.
these guys are legit out of Boston, and the lead singer is like, the nuances and how he moves is like Eddie Vedder, like.
Does it kind of freak you out at the same time? Like you have kids watching him? Like
Yeah, he's awesome, and they just rock out.
All
so,
right.
I mean, if you're a fan of Pearl Jam, and I know there's a lot of people out there, this is the band, the tribute band to come see.
And that's coming next weekend?
Next Saturday,
okay,
yep.
Next Saturday.
If weather permits, we'll have them outside. So.
Okay, wonderful. All right, so we've done that. Great skiing, great music lineup. Let's talk, you have race closings today.
Yeah, we do have some race closures. I do want to say, Attitash and Wildcat both, we got some state championship races going on today. We've got over 200 U14 skiers, racers over at Attitash, and over 200 U12 racers up at Wildcat Mountain. So there are, over at Bear Peak is where all the racing is going on. Today it's just Trillium.
Okay, Trillium.
Trillium is closed today because they're doing slalom there. That's the dedicated trail for Trillium.
That's going to be so festive. And folks can they go spectate that, or is it pretty much closed?
They can check it out. If they're riding the Kachina lift today, they can see some of the action that's going on, and I'm sure they can.
So that's this is a big deal.
This is a big deal, yeah. This is skiers from all over New England coming and racing at Attitash. And then up at Wildcat Mountain, it's the U12s.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's those races going on today. I know it's a busy day up there. Looking ahead to some of the public events that we have going on at Attitash, we have the You Go Girl Race Series returning next weekend. That's a great sort of open to the public racing. We also have the airbag jump coming back to Attitash for the following weekend. So a lot of events coming up. The other thing I want to mention too is Wildcat Mountain this Monday. We're hosting the 100,000 Vertical Foot Challenge.
Now, this is quite a popular thing to raise money.
Yeah, it's a popular thing, and it's a great. It's an amazing. It blows my mind. It's an amazing fundraising event. This is the 12th annual 100,000 Vertical Foot Challenge. It's raised over $595,000 directly benefiting Make-A-Wish Foundation of New Hampshire.
That's wonderful.
Last year's field, again, this is a limited field of only 40 participants.
Right.
Last year's field of 40 raised over $147,000.
Wow.
Yeah, directly benefiting Make-A-Wish Foundation of New Hampshire. The only reason I want to mention this from Monday is it's full at this point. It's sold out in a week. Is that we close the Links Lair and all of the Links Trail to host this event. And basically, I just want to thank all of our skiers and riders for allowing us to kind of close the trail for the day. We give them special lift courtesies where they go right to the front of the line. We're kind of feeding the participants because they're they're skiing over 100,000 vertical feet in one day. So they're basically skiing a minimum of 48 runs in one day. We start loading them at 7:30 in the morning and let them go until 4:30.
Amazing.
But yeah, again, it's sort of a mention.
Have you ever done it yourself? Have you tried to ski?
Because I've been hosting it, I've never been able to actually participate in it. But last year I got a chance to ski the run, and I mean, the participants are basically just kind of bombing the run over and over. It's not a race, but they are going at quite a speed, and it's fun. It's fun, yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so again, that's Monday, March 9th. It's 12th annual 100,000 vertical foot challenge.
Yeah.
And it's closed right now. It's already full. But I'm sure people can contribute to the races.
They can come and cheer on some races, and if they want to make some donations, I'm sure they'll gladly accept donations to help out. So.
Okay, and then on March 15th, Blues and Brunch Series returns. Eric Ray, WMWV radio will be there on.
Yeah, we'll have the skiing DJ Roy Prescott will be up there. Yeah, he'll be doing a live radio remote, and Eric Ray is a great blues artist. They'll be playing up there, and I will say that Eva up there, the food and beverage manager, puts out an incredible buffet. So Blues and Brunch is a great way to kind of start off your Sunday. When, as always, we have our Sunday Fun Day afternoon lift tickets that are just $30, so it's a great way to enjoy the day. Some of the other ticket specials I want to mention as we get into the spring here is every Friday now we have $40 lift tickets.
Sweet.
Yeah, so $40 Fridays will be every Friday in March and April at both Attitash and Wildcat, so it's a great way to kick off a 3-day weekend if you want to play hooky on Friday.
That's
so
a great deal.
Yep, and then also upcoming on your birthday, on
Yay.
St. Patrick's Day, we are offering $17 lift tickets at both Attitash and Wildcat Mountain.
Great.
Yep, so good deal on that. And then looking way far ahead on April Fool's Day, we have $9 lift tickets.
No fooling.
No fooling.
All right.
No fooling.
Well, Thomas, that's a lot of information.
It
of
is
course,
a lot of information.
There's some great websites. So you can check out skiwildcat.com, and then attitash.com has all that stuff, so you can get the best deal on your season passes. Lots of perks also in those, so check it out online.
Yeah.
Do we get everything?
I think we got it all.
All right, well, Thomas, thanks so much for
Thank you,
joining us.
Kelly.
Always a pleasure. All right, folks, we have more weather and events coming for you.